Welcome to the 5th Annual White Coat Ceremony for the College of Nursing at SUNY Upstate Medical University. I'm Elvira Seghetti, Dean of the College of Nursing. I'd like to recognize our students and those serving in the armed services for us, their friends and families, and our special guest, Dr. David R. Smith, President of Upstate Medical University, Dr. Gerhard Vogel, Senior Vice President for Key Bank, Ms. Barbara Kane, President of the Nursing Alumni Association, Ms. Shannon Cavadine, President of the Student Association of the College of Nursing, better known as SACON, Dr. Paul Grover, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Julie White, Dean of Student Affairs, Ms. Lori Wydell, Director of the Nursing Alumni Office, and Mr. Chuck, who just fixed it for us. Please assist me in thanking our sponsors of the White Coat Ceremony, Key Bank, the President's Office of Upstate Medical University, SACON, and the Nursing Alumni Association. This ceremony would not be possible without their gracious support. Now, this is what we've been waiting for. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the 2012 incoming class to the College of Nursing. It is the largest ever. The students. No students? I'd like to introduce Dr. David Smith, President of Upstate Medical University, to say a few words. He is one of our favorite faculty members.
Well, welcome. Good afternoon. Great. A couple of pleasures that I have. First of all, I also want to introduce Dr. David Duggan, who is the interim dean of our College of Medicine. Dr. Duggan. It's a very special occasion, as Dr. Zaghetti has already alluded to. I actually am part of the faculty at the College of Nursing, which is a distinct pleasure for me, an opportunity. And some of you, in fact, will hear from me on the policy side of healthcare, where I do some lecturing as well, and I enjoy that a great deal. But that aside, I also have one other moment of personal embarrassment here this afternoon, and that is, of course, to acknowledge our dean, Elvira Zaghetti, who will actually be retiring in January of this year. I know she probably didn't want me to talk about this, but she has done an incredible job. As she already has said, this is the largest class ever. Actually, there's been over a 45% growth in the enrollment of the College of Nursing over the course of even the last 6 years. And that remarkable job, along with the faculty, which I know she's going to recognize in just a moment, so I won't do that twice, but they are wonderful, is that she, along with them, has been able to accomplish this at a time, particularly for the families, to feel quite comforted that we know there's been a shortage of nurses and nurse leaders, because indeed, part of the tenets of this college is to develop nurse leaders. Indeed, we do, and you'll see them throughout this region of upstate New York. But I would like all of us to give Dean Zaghetti a round of applause for her incredible accomplishments. I know we're in good hands. We have a great committee, great chairs of the committee. We've got a lot of work already, and of course, Dr. Zaghetti has assured me that she'll continue to assist me as we find the transition, but again, a remarkable story, and of course, you're all part of that here today. Other thing I'd like to do very quickly, because we have a lot of family members, and I rode up in the elevator with two of those, whose father was, in fact, in this class here just a little bit ago, but I would like all of the new students to turn around and get a round of applause to the people that have joined you, that support you in so many ways, and thank them. I also want to welcome you to Upstate Medical University. It's an incredible place. First of all, I invite all of you to get involved. There are so many ways, not only through the classroom and your experience and with one another, but also the opportunity to interact with other students here at Upstate Medical University. We're going to see more and more efforts for us to look at interdisciplinary, interprofessional ways to do education and training and experience. Also, there's a lot of activities. I know a number of you work and have so many other things in life and family, but if you get the opportunity, enjoy this incredible university and all that it has to offer for its students and ultimately its graduates. The other is to congratulate all of you, because indeed I know that many of you do juggle many things in your lives, again, including, as I've mentioned already, family and jobs and many, many responsibilities. And the investment you're making here today in yourselves and into this profession should not go unnoticed. The need continues to have the kind of individuals that we're admitting to this class. Again, it is the largest, but it's also one of the finest. As we look at your credentials, you need to be proud that the quality and the capability of you, these students, and the years will be relatively short until you will be graduating, and we'll be congratulating you on another stage will occur. But I, on behalf of the university, want to welcome you. I want to thank you. And again, you're in great hands with this faculty here in the College of Nursing. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Smith. Mr. Gerhard Vogel, Senior Vice President of Key Bank, one of our generous sponsors, will now make his welcome.
Good afternoon. Wow, this is great. My apologies, I'm suffering from a nasty sinus infection, so if any of you have any ideas later on, let me know, because it's tough to knock it out of your system. Anyway, my name is Gerhard Vogel, and I'm the Regional Vice President responsible for KeyBank's governmental and higher education relationships throughout Central New York. On behalf of KeyBank, congratulations, and to all of you on your achievements, and thank you for the opportunity to share this important day with you. It's been one of my pleasures over the past few years to be invited to attend this ceremony, and taking my cue from the lady with the lamp, help shine a light on some of the most important people in our lives, all of you, our nurses. As a bank, the most important investment we make is in our communities, and while our commitment takes on many forms, it's not dissimilar from the medical profession, and in particular, that of any nursing staff. Our objective to improve the quality of life where our customers, your patients, our employees, your coworkers, our family and friends live and work. We work together to achieve shared objectives. We work as a team. We value the unique talent, skills, and experiences that diversity provides, and when I look around the room, I can see that Upstate shares that same vision. We respect one another. We deliver on what we promise. We're accountable. We are open and honest in everything we do. We have integrity. You have integrity. We anticipate the need to act and inspire others to follow. We, and I'm sure you, will lead by example. I believe you'll find most of these values reflected in the underlying sentiment of the Florence Nightingale Pledge. Do they still do that at graduation? I've often thought that they should do something like that for bankers, but we're not there yet. And I think Lister Gretter would welcome the attention to social justice and community welfare and recognition of the importance of your profession and of every one of you here today in this room celebrating your achievement. There are a lot of people that are a lot better with words and have a better command of the English language than I do, and have more talent in putting words together. So I've tried over the past few years to find a poem that's befitting the occasion, and I hope you like this one. Some of you may have already heard it. I gave my first injection today. Now wait, before you get bored and walk away. It's been a long road to get to where I'm at. 15 years to be precise. Now what do you think of that? This has been my life's dream, to take care of the sick and work with a team of caring professionals with all the same goal of ridding aches and pains and doing work that's not in vain. So maybe now I have your attention, so I can tell you my story and you possibly won't find it so boring. I gave my first injection today, and my patient didn't flinch. She said she didn't feel a thing. What a wonderful compliment that she gave to me. A wonderful nurse you're going to be. I also passed meds and cleaned lots of wounds and held a lot of hands before I walked from the rooms. You wonder, how can I be so happy in all this misery? You see, I guess I see it different than the average Joe. Before you think I'm crazy, just let me explain. If I can ease just one pain or dry just one eye, or offer just one daughter some comfort when she finds out her mother has just died, I've accomplished my task and have been successful in my goals, to have offered a hand when life has taken its tolls. See, I've been truly blessed to have touched these lives, and I pray I never find it boring or bothersome to do the meaningless of task, even when the most trying of patients call and ask. My goal is to answer every time with a smile and ask for forgiveness when I can't, even after I've gone mile after mile. Have I told you yet I've given my first injection today? I'm a student nurse. No, I am a nurse, and for dedication I pray. Thank you for inviting me, and congratulations to all of you.
Thank you, Mr. Vogel. Now, Barbara Kane, President of the Nursing Alumni Association, will welcome you to this evening's event.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2012 College of Nursing White Coat Ceremony. As I look around, I feel much more confident that someone's going to take care of me in my later years. As the classes get larger and larger, those of us who are older than you, we're very excited because we want someone. And don't laugh, because one of these days you may walk into my room or any one of us up here and you'll remember this day. So I applaud you for picking this profession, because it's not the easiest profession out there to have chosen. I'm the president of the College of Nursing Alumni Board, and I graduated from this program in 1999 with my family nurse practitioner and my clinical nurse specialist. Prior to that, I was a nurse for 13 years. Welcome to the family of Upstate College of Nursing. As you graduate, or once you graduate, you will find the network is incredibly large. You will know everyone, where they work, you will run into them at meetings or functions, and you may not have seen them in several years, and you'll be very excited because you have a common thread. Serving on the board is my way of giving back, and I remember being where you were right now 18 years ago. I was scared. I walked into class and I was 20 chapters behind, and I was wondering whether I had made the right decision. And being in nursing for 25 years, I never really had the time to think about how I felt about being a nurse. Nurses are humble. They possess a caring nature. Most times we're empathetic, except for when my kids were running around and I couldn't find a Band-Aid, because as a nurse I had no Band-Aids or Tylenol in the house. We're adaptable creatures, and we think quick. And we're able to make fast judgment calls. We're hard workers. We have to be good communicators. And we're dedicated and passionate about who we are and where we're going. We don't have to tell you that the profession you have chosen comes with a huge responsibility. I've gone to sleep many nights worrying about the decisions I made or the things I couldn't remember if I had done at work or not. I can safely say that for all of us at the College of Nursing, we wish you the greatest success as you continue on in your education. Never hesitate to ask for assistance or guidance. Many of you have families, you're juggling multiple tasks, and may even be part of the sandwich generation. Getting back to the College of Nursing Alumni Board, here's a quick overview of what we do. We support the students and faculty of the College of Nursing. We award numerous scholarships each spring to the students of the College of Nursing. We provide equipment and other resources for the Nursing Skills Lab, and we provide financial support for our student organization, SACON. We also host alumni events. So when you complete your education, please consider serving on the board. I remember years ago when I was just starting out, I wanted the wisdom then. I didn't want to go on the journey and experience the pain of whether or not I made a good decision. But I came across 5 steps to wisdom that I would like to share with you before I leave you tonight. Step number 1, silence. How many of us are uncomfortable with that silence, the pregnant pause? Listening. Listen to your patients. How many of us are already formulating the response before the other person stops talking? Memory. Let it register. Use it as a reference point, your data bank. Practice. Go forward, taking the lessons learned from steps 1 through 3. And most of all, teaching. Teaching is one of the biggest responsibilities I do believe we carry in this life. We owe that to ourselves and to others. Be a good teacher and a mentor and pass it on. Never stop learning. Be curious and maintain a sense of humor. It will keep you grounded. Mary Angelou said, "They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel." Last but not least, I came across this paragraph one night when I was having trouble making a decision, and it's kept me on target ever since I found this paragraph, and I'm not sure, I couldn't find who wrote it. Doing something and getting it wrong is at least 10 times more productive than doing nothing at all. Every success has a trial of failures behind it, and every failure is leading towards success. You end up regretting the things you did not do far more than the things you did. Every single thing that has ever happened in your life is preparing you for that moment that has yet to come. Have I ever regretted my decision to become a nurse or a nurse practitioner? Absolutely not. Congratulations on your success, your accomplishments in the past, today, and the future. We applaud you, and best of luck.
Thank you, Ms. Kane. Ms. Shannon Cavadine, president of the SACON group, is here to share some thoughts with her fellow students and our guests.
Thank you, Dr. Seghetti. I'm entering my final year as a Psych NP student, and I want to, on behalf of the whole student body, warmly welcome each of you to the program. We're so excited that you're here. Want you to feel supported and more just thrilled to be here than worrying about anything. Next week, the other officers and I will be visiting classrooms and letting you know more about what's going on, and we really encourage you and invite you to become a part of it. There's so much going on at the university. We're part of the larger Upstate University student government, and we want to be more active as nurses within the university, and also looking ahead towards healthcare, all the changes that are coming, and we want to be a part of the change and help to shape it, because we are the largest sector of the healthcare workforce. Let's remember that, and that's really powerful. So very glad that you're here. Our first meeting September 13th. We'll be talking to you more about it, and thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Ms. Cavadine. Let's give a round of applause for all of our sponsors. And very importantly, could I get the faculty of the College of Nursing to please stand? We would not have a college without these wonderful people. All newly admitted students in the College of Nursing, including those admitted in January, and those students in the RN to MS program who will become master's students in the January 2012, were invited to participate in this year's ceremony. The instructions are, the director will come down and join us, called by name. The students will follow. Give a card to Dr. Grover with the phonetic spelling of your name, and then you will walk and shake hands with each of us, and the picture will be taken with Dr. Smith and me. So it is my pleasure to invite President Smith, Mr. Vogel, and Ms. Kane to move to greet students. And I would now like to introduce Dr. Paul Grover, Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, who's graciously agreed to announce each student by name before he or she moves across the stage.
Good afternoon. I'm Paul Grover. I'm pleased to be again part of this fine ceremony. Would Dr. Miga Wells, Director of Graduate Nursing Program, who will welcome the students, the graduate students, will you please come down to the stage? Then would Ms. Carol Ann Kozik and Dr. Melanie Kalman approach the stage, followed by the students preparing to be a clinical nurse specialist. And our first student is Tara Atwater. Please welcome Megan Semino. Our next student is Delazon Gilbert. Bridget Brodsky. Caitlin Alvin. Let me introduce Ms. Jody Coppola and Dr. Margie Wade, who are followed by the students preparing to be family nurse practitioners. Oh, I'm sorry. We are going to meet a group led by Dr. Bambi Karki, Clinical Assistant Professor, and Dr. Jana Sobchak, Associate Professor. The students are preparing to be family psychiatric mental health nurse practitioners. Please welcome Mr. Lee Thompson. Please welcome Georgina Rotzler. Cassandra Lord. Jenna Rupert. Our next student is Kelly McNichol. Nicholas Powley. Please welcome Veronica Bailey. Our next group of students who are preparing to be pediatric nurse practitioners are led by Dr. Joyce Scarpinato. Please welcome Lindsay Goldstein. The next group of students are led by Ms. Jody Coppola, and they are preparing to be family nurse practitioners. Linda Giles. Paula White. Carrie Raymond. Joanne Spiker. Please welcome Sue Hamilton. Please welcome Reba Thankachan. Please welcome Elaine Toth. Laurie Kelly. Our next student, Vanessa Hinton. Please welcome Star Bumbanak. Karen Vitkus. Please welcome Caroline Barrios. Julie Martin. Kelly Danglis. Our next student is Deborah Matt. Please welcome Delphine Hippolyte. Our next student is Ingrid Martinez. Our next student is Sarah Intim. Say hello to Sarah Keller. Our next student is Elizabeth Becht. Tandalea Orr. Nakisha Pierce. Please welcome Caitlin Corona. Our next student is Lauren Gildemeyer. Emily Glisson. Please welcome Kathleen Brady. Our next student is Lori Granger. Please welcome Melissa Wheeler. Lisa Isabel. Our next student is Rachel Gorman. Susan Murphy. Pamela Ellsbury, come on down. Please welcome Calandra Bryant. Our next student is Brandy Leary. Our next student, Ray Corrales. Please welcome Sue Stucker. Maura McGrath. Please welcome Shelby Spagnola. Melissa Pearsall. The next student, Janelle Vargulik. Please welcome Eric Santel. Our next student, Jasmineet Bob Diallo. The next group of students, led by Ms. Barbara Black, Clinical Associate Professor, are pursuing a Postmaster's Advanced Certificate. Linda Phillips. Please welcome Patricia Roach. Our next student is Deborah Strong. Please welcome Elijah Stevens. Let's give the graduate and postmaster students a round of applause.
would like to personally congratulate all the students who have joined us this year. We're glad to have you as part of our family. This is a time of great celebration. You're taking the next steps in your professional career. You can and you will go far. I'm proud of each of you for following your dreams. Study hard, learn well. You just might be taking care of one of us someday. I'd now like to ask the students to remain in the auditorium for a few minutes to take a group picture. The guests may proceed to the cafe straight down the hall for reception, and our guests of honor will be joining you. We'll begin the group pictures with bachelor's RN to MS students who did not receive a coat, and we didn't have any show. Second will be the master's students and RN to MS students who received white coats, and last will be the postmaster's students. I thank you and welcome.